Welcome to DeFi Crypto today. Our topic today is the Rebellion project. This is something I came across recently. It looks very promising. Of course, very early, risky. So you do your research. I'll show you where to get more information about this. But they are creating new technologies and upgrading some newer technologies from that were started by other people, and it looks very, very exciting. So let's have a look. They had a mint of back in September for some NFTs, but what's more important is that they have various kinds of projects, which we're going to have a look on their white paper, but I wanted to show you quickly what they're about. So one thing that they're talking about a lot here is some trading bots that they are using right now. The trading bots come from Alchemy Trades, and they're generating pretty steady income. This is week 2. This is very, very high. It's very, very high. I don't know how sustainable this is, but it's quite promising. 6% on ETH is very high, very high. So I think it's worth having a look at this and see what it's about. Now, what's happening is that they're going to have a token pre-sale tomorrow, I think. It's later this week anyway. And what they're doing also is that they have these products that they're selling to other crypto protocols, okay, to help them out. So one of them, which I find very interesting, is what they call the Rebel Management System, or RMS. And if you look at it, it's what they say. It's a state-of-the-art LMS, which is Liquidity Management System, which was invented by Horde. And if you look at the point, what's the point of this? The point of this is to maintain a stable price range, even in a bear market. Now, a lot of us, myself included, have lost quite a bit of money during the really nasty bear market of 2022. And I mean, you've seen it. Some projects lost like 99% of their value. It's ridiculous. Um, and Horde was trying to find a solution for this, okay? Try to basically find a system that fights investors' instincts of selling, and jumping off the cliff like sheep. Remember the sheep we talked about, and just panic sell as soon as they see a price drop. So Horde invented a system, the LMS, and then Rebellion looked at this and said, "Wow, that's very exciting technology," but they decided to tweak it and made an upgrade to it, and they are selling that product as the Rebel Management System to other protocols. All right. So, and this is what happens once you use, and they also use another system called the RTS, which is the Rebellion Taxing System or Tax System. We're going to have a quick look at that. And you can see here that before they were using those two technologies, Rain Protocol's price was fluctuating very wildly. And since they've been using the system, the fluctuations are a lot smaller. So you can maintain, it's almost a stable point at that point. So your price remains pretty much stable, okay? Which I think is a very interesting idea. It works well at Hordes. If you look at Horde's own price for the last 90 days, it maintains itself within a narrow range. Okay, pretty much. There are a few exceptions here and there, but still, it's between 98 and 106. Now, of course, before they managed to fix their technology, it went as high as 112 here, but still, that's pretty close to the $100 mark. It's a lot more stable now if you look in the last 90 days. So it's working pretty well with Horde. It looks like it's working very well with RMS as well, with the Rebellion system, at least for this slide. Time will tell how long it will work, and if somebody is going to find a way to hack into this and break it or whatever. But this is very promising. It's worth having a look at this and studying it and seeing, oh, maybe there's opportunities here. And if you are a project developer, okay, if you have your own protocol, maybe you should look into this and become a client. Okay, that's very interesting. So let's have a quick look at the white paper. Here's the Discord where you can get all the official links. Notice that their treasuries are on multi-sigs to help protect you. And also, we'll see that some of the officials have been doxxed, okay, which also helps. All right, so this is their white paper. The link to the white paper is here, right here. Here they talk about the RMS in greater detail, so you can read that for yourself. The whole idea is that this is a product that they created and they are putting on the market for other protocols to use. And I'm hoping they're going to use that on their own token once it's it's launched, which is coming like tomorrow. Now, there's the Rebel tax system. I wanted to spend a little bit of time on this. The idea here is that the Rebel tax system, or RTS, this is the essential next step on how taxes work within protocols that uses them. With our revolutionary new system, we have addressed all the downfalls that come from the taxes. Currently, in a relevant protocol, when they collect taxes from a transaction in and out of the ecosystem, they are acquired in their native token. And they say that's an issue. It's an issue because by collecting them in your own token, one day when you go to use those acquired funds to invest elsewhere, then you have to initiate a contract sell. What's a contract sell? Well, when the contract or project then sells their own token to an alternative token to be able to spend that money elsewhere, the transaction happens, and invariably it causes a large red candle, so meaning a large price drop. Okay, so let's say a protocol accumulates, I don't know, $1 million worth of their own tokens through taxes, and they say they need the money, let's say, to pay their developers or marketing or whatever. Now they have to sell $1 million worth of tokens in one go. That creates a major price drop and panic selling from all the token holders. Okay, you just can't win. So what they've done is that they said, they say here, it leads investors' fears and cause further selling, pushing the price lower once more. So the RTS system allows protocols to collect taxes from the opposite side of the liquidity pool. So if you have, let's say, your own token paired with USDC, the RTS system allows the protocol to collect USDC instead of their own token. All right. So by doing so, you have now eliminated the need to ever initiate a contract sell again, meaning you don't negatively affect the LP and cause the scary red candle. So that's very interesting. Here they say to deliver this product, they already partnered with a DEX on a native blockchain of the Polygon. and they're looking to expand the service to other protocols as well. So that's very interesting. That's a new technology. They've got a bunch of other stuff here. What I want to focus on is what they call the OnChain Alliance. Oh, by the way, before I forget, let's look at the team. I said they were doxed. So there's this fella here, the founder and CEO, Brent Stritton. And there's Terry Crypto Mayhem, founder and CEO right there. And there's a bunch of other folks. But anyway, you got two faces. So these two guys have been doxxed. Now let's go back to their other project, and it's called the OnChain Alliance. Now, doesn't look like much at the top there, but this is what I'm very excited about. They have various products which are on chain. So, what does that mean? For instance, they have on-chain KYC. So, let's say you're a project developer, okay? You have a protocol or whatever, and you get KYC'd with these guys. Your KYC follows you, okay? Because it's on chain. So it follows your wallet essentially. Okay. Now, this is new. All the KYC that I'm aware of don't do that. Okay. You go to various places, you get KYC. They say, okay, the people at Project X have been KYC. Okay, that's nice. But let's say you start a number of projects. Let's say you've got like 4 or 5 projects. Okay, you would need to redo the KYC project, or people would have to trust that it's that you're the same guy from the various projects, but there's no proof of that. The proof now would be on chain. Okay, so there's more transparency, which I love. You know why I'm in crypto? Because of transparency. Things have to be transparent. I've been talking about that with my black box video, that a lot of projects are black boxes. And I got a lot of flack from some the people that promote some of those projects. But the hell with them. They're not transparent. Okay? We don't know who is behind these projects. We don't know what magic recipe they're using to do whatever they claim to be doing, and so on. So we need to have more transparency. And so you have on-chain KYC, you got on-chain audits, on-chain markets. On-chain markets, it's like, let's say you have skills, various skills, okay? You can design websites, you can program, you can make pretty graphics, whatever. You could sell your skills on these on-chain markets. Very interesting. I don't know how it's going to be implemented, but I think the ideas are very, very exciting. Got on-chain partners, on-chain swaps. Not quite sure how that's going to work either. And on-chain communities. Anyway, for me, the more things we put on-chain, the more power goes back to the users, and it's not centralized. Okay? I really hate centralized powers like, I don't know, the Federal Reserve right now that decides 1 year that, we need to print more money, while everybody's saying, that's going to create inflation. And they say, no, don't worry, it's not going to create inflation. And then they flip on a dime a few months later, and they say, oh my God, there's too much inflation. We got to shut down the whole economy. We're going to make people poor now. We're gonna tax you up to your eyeballs. We're gonna charge you huge interests, and we're going to shut down the entire economy. That's what the Federal Reserve is trying to do right now. They're trying to put us into a long recession, if not a depression. Read the lines, okay? Read between the lines also, okay? Those guys are evil. There's no other word for this, okay? They have too much centralized power. The central banks of the world have too much centralized power. And that's why crypto has been invented. And that's why we want more projects like these that are putting more and more things on chain. Now, this is the very beginning of this, okay? I don't think any of this has been implemented yet. It's just promising. Those are excellent ideas. How they're going to be implemented remains to be seen. But I'm very excited about the fact that they have the ideas of putting those things on chain. Okay, we need more of that. We need like YouTube on chain. We need Facebook on chain. We need or the equivalent. Okay, we need those things to be on chain to give back the power to you. Okay, you and I need to claim the power back. All right. And that's why we need systems like these. We need more on-chain things. What's missing from this, from my own personal point of view, is on-chain social media. Why nobody's making on-chain social media right now? I don't know. There's some small projects, one from Avi, for instance, but it's embryonic at best. Anyway, so check it out. Check the Rebellion project. Check on the Twitter. Talk to them. They are having a token launch sale tomorrow. I'm not saying go rush and buy $1 million worth of that. Check it out. They have interesting stuff. Okay, their technology seems to be working. Okay, hopefully they're going to use that technology on their token as well, so price doesn't totally crash, which should be amazing. I don't know. So talk to them, ask them the relevant questions before you invest. But they have very exciting ideas and exciting technology that's actually in the works right now. That's working for that client here. All right. So that's it for this video. If you like this kind of stuff, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. Download the free book. There's a link in the description. You just download the free book, okay? And until then, next time, see you. Bye.